time for the third heat in the women's 60-metre hurdles. 4 heats total.
And there it is. Jasmine Clark, by the way, just looking down, her lane is empty, so she's a non-starter. That must have been a very late withdrawal, as it's not on our screen, as you can see, but I can look down across and see lane 7 is empty. There is the full 9 up the English Under-20 Indoor Championships this winter, the Birchfield Harrier. Then Mallory Cluley, second in the Southern Championships. She goes in lane 5. The Blackheath and Bromley athlete, 8.57 is her lifetime best this winter. The European Indoor qualifying standard, remember, is 8.03, so it's some way beyond this field at the moment, although Emma Nuofort ran 8.07 prior to this season. That is her lifetime best. She's the quickest on paper, but this season, look for Blundell, second to right. Well, really good start there in lane 4 for Duncton, Jessica Duncton, but Blundell coming through now. Blundell building up quite a lead, and Duncton gets second place. It is only remember the winner who goes through by right. So Blundell lives up to her reputation and takes it 8.32. That's just a metre or so slower than her lifetime best set earlier on this winter. Blundell did that in Ghent, actually, back on the 4th of February in Belgium, the Bristol and West athlete.
Very technically good race from Jenna Blundell, and maintaining that momentum, not clipping any hurdles, not clattering anything. That's what you want to see. That's
the unofficial result. Blundell confirmed as a finalist. Duncton and Cluley in second and third, but both of them inside 8.50. Well, that triple jump final is over. The result changing in the very last stages. It's time to go back to the track now in the women's 60-metre hurdles final. And 8 ladies out on the track, stripped down and ready to go. The outstanding favourite, surely Cindy Sember. She was the quickest in qualifying, 8.25 in her heat. There were 4 heats, just the winner got through with the next 4 fastest non-automatic qualifiers. There is Mallory Cluley for Blackheath and Bromley, ranked 21st in the UK. Her coach Lorna Booth, remember her, she was a great UK hurdling #1 many years ago. Holly Mills, 4th in the World Indoor Pentathlon last year, best of 8.49, coached by Laura Turner-Alleyne, great sprinter herself, Turner. And then Barrett, Alicia Barrett goes in lane 3, 8.32 in her heat. She was 3rd fastest in the heats. Marley Jessup goes in lane 4, English junior champion last year, the Shaftesbury Barnet Harrier, coached by Scott Grace, 8.39 in her heat. Jessup, the Shaftesbury Barnet Harrier. Jenna Blundell goes in lane 5, English under-23 champion, the Bristol and West athlete, UK number 3 this year. Watch her, she was 2nd fastest in the heats. There is Cindy Sember, Woodford Green Essex ladies athlete, 8.25 in her heat. That was a season's best to be the quickest in the first round. 4th in the Olympics back in Rio in 2016, Sember. And then Jessica Duncton goes in lane 7, the Birchfield Harrier. 2nd in her heat, got through as a non-automatic qualifier, coached by Paul Gripton at Birchfield Harriers. And in lane 8, Mia McIntosh, European under-18 champion, the Harrow AC athlete. 3rd in her heat, coached by Jake Orr. She too getting through as a non-automatic qualifier. So the championship record, a mighty impressive 7.95 by a certain Jessica Ennis-Hill. Remember her? That was in 2012. Was it really 11 years ago? Just over 11 years ago. Facility record by Kenny Harrison, 7.70, but anything down there towards 8 seconds would be super quick. Sember in lane 6, 3rd to left. Well, it seemed like a long hold. Really good start there from the athlete in lane 4, Marley Jessup, but she's been closed down now by Sember. Sember pushing on towards the line, wins by a metre from Jessup. Winning time, 8.09. That is very useful indeed from Cindy Sember. It's a massive season's best, that's for sure. It was 8.25 from her heat earlier on today. 8.10, in fact, let's see what comes up eventually. 8.10 down by trackside, says official. So it is 8.10 for Cindy Sember. And British senior indoor champion back in 2019, gets another title to add to her collection, the Woodford Green Essex Ladies athlete.
Good start of Cindy Sember. Jenna Blundell got a blinder inside her, and it was too much. You can see Blundell here. She came up on that first hurdle far too quickly and caught her lead leg on it. And it was in the end Marley Jessup, I think, that came through for a silver medal. So a great start to her senior career. There is Jenna Blundell. She did jog down to the finish. She does seem unscathed, but sometimes you've got to go for it. And I think Jenna Blundell gave herself a good opportunity, but just overcooked it ever so slightly into the first barrier.
What a shame. And thank goodness she's okay. So often in the hurdles, the athletes get tangled up in the barriers and actually really hurt themselves. She fails to finish. Cindy Sember didn't. She finished first. 8.10 for Cindy Sember. Marley Jessup, 8.26. And Alicia Barrett, the bronze medal, with 8.32.